Funny thing is, most people do not start comparing internet providers until their connection drops right in the middle of something important. And that is usually when names like Starlink and Xfinity suddenly come up in the same conversation. To begin with, these two services are built very differently, and that difference affects almost everything else. Starlink is a satellite-based internet service created by SpaceX, and it is designed mainly for people who live in rural or remote areas where traditional internet options are limited. Xfinity, on the other hand, is a cable internet provider that works through physical infrastructure like coaxial cables, which means it is mostly available in cities and suburban areas. Because of this, your location already plays a big role before you even look at speed or pricing, and that connection between availability and performance matters more than people think. When it comes to speed, Xfinity generally has the advantage in areas where its infrastructure is strong. Many Xfinity plans offer very fast download speeds, which is great for streaming, gaming, and working from home, and those speeds tend to be more consistent. Starlink has improved a lot over time, and it can deliver solid speeds as well, but because it relies on satellites, performance can vary depending on weather conditions, network congestion, and how many users are connected in your area. This is where the experience can feel different from day to day, which naturally affects reliability. Latency is another important factor, and it connects closely with how each service works. Xfinity usually has lower latency, making it better for online gaming, video calls, and real-time applications. Starlink has made major progress in reducing latency compared to older satellite internet, but it is still generally higher than cable internet. That difference may not matter for basic browsing or streaming, yet it becomes noticeable when timing is critical. Pricing and setup also separate these two options in a clear way. Xfinity often offers promotional pricing, bundled deals, and different plan levels, which can be attractive at first, although prices may increase later. Starlink has a higher upfront cost because you need to purchase the satellite dish and equipment, and the monthly fee is usually the same regardless of usage. However, that higher cost can feel justified if Starlink is the only reliable option where you live, which ties back to the importance of availability. Installation is another area where preferences differ. Xfinity typically requires professional installation, or at least access to existing cable lines, while Starlink is mostly a self-install process. You set up the dish, position it with a clear view of the sky, and connect it yourself. This flexibility can be a big advantage for remote users, especially those who move or live off-grid. So in the end, choosing between Starlink and Xfinity is less about which one is better overall and more about which one fits your situation. If you live in a well-connected urban area and want fast, stable internet, Xfinity often makes more sense. But if you are far from traditional infrastructure and need a reliable connection, where none existed before, Starlink can feel like a game changer. And sometimes the decision becomes clear when you least expect it.